I'm Doug Steiger, and my brother and I, Morris, designed the first Steiger tractor. I do the drafting. I drew the first 11 different tractors, and I remember when my dad plowed with horses. He plowed, I don't know what they could plow with horses in a day, but can you imagine when he was driving that big tractor plowing, he could plow 160 acres a day. So look at the change in his lifetime.
I'm Gina Steiger Hallstrom. I'm the oldest of Doug's 4 daughters, and I was about 1.5 years old when the very first Steiger tractor was built. This was Grandpa's tractor. He drove it all the time. I do remember waking up in the mornings on the farm and hearing the tractor going by my window. My dad and my Uncle Morris decided that they needed a bigger tractor because they were actually doing contract work for other farmers in the area. And with the 3 of them, they would have a labor problem, so they decided they needed a bigger tractor, and then my grandpa could do all of the tillage work.
Hi, I'm Vicki Steiger. I am the youngest of Doug Steiger's 4 daughters. It's really all I knew. All I knew at the farm was constant running and full-time farm, full-time manufacturing plant, running 3 shifts around the clock. People, trucks, semis going to and fro, Fargo to Red Lake Falls, where our farm was at.
I'm Pam Lean, and I'm Doug Steiger's 2nd daughter. The year I was born was the year that they built the tractor number 1. So yes, we were the tractors, once we were of an age where we could drive them, we were on them, and we were working the fields in the summer, you know, cultivating, disking, chisel plowing, whatever. The Steiger tractor was just such a part of our landscape growing up that we took it for granted even, I think. I guess I didn't realize probably until years later the enormity of what was going on in the barn. They were building these immense tractors, and they were changing really the future of the farming industry.
Because we built the very first one for ourselves. And then we built some more out of used parts for people in the area there, and I think there was only about 3 of them or so, or 4. And then this Earl Christensen came and said, if you build them out of new parts, I'll sell them. And we believed him. Now I look back now, it's more important to me now when you ask me, am I proud? I'm probably more proud today than I was 15, 20, 30 years ago.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work for such a great organization, from starting it up in your barn in Thief River Falls. Thank you. It's given me a career and something that I'm very proud of, and continue to hold that passion just like you did. Thank you.
Well, I would be blown away. It would be an absolute honour to meet someone like Doug Steiger, to meet the guy that bought the brand that we love and today, and the impact that it has had on building Australian agriculture, especially in those earlier days.
I'd say to Doug, thank you for your legacy. It's an absolute privilege to be a Case IH dealer and sell this product, and it is for all of us around the world. But that legacy started with you and your brother, and we'll be forever grateful as a brand. You're a champion.
I would like to just say thank you for your vision of being able to farm differently, and knowing that there were many challenges in the journey of Steiger tractors, all from the small shed where it started to building a business and commercializing the product. That takes perseverance that many of us will never know other than yourself.
Doug, thank you very much. You took a 12-year-old, 13-year-old boy from a spot where he was sitting on an open cab or an open platform on a tractor, being very cold in winter, being very hot in summer, into having air-conditioned cabs with tractors that performed well, that gave us the ability to be able to get over the country quicker, and definitely revolutionised the way that I enjoyed sitting on a tractor.
You are an innovator, you listen to the customer, and with this Steiger, you are the part of the DNA on Case IH.
The Steiger brand has been in my family for, since 1982. It's something that I grew up with. It's something that my my grandfather was passionate about. It's something that my dad was passionate about. It's something that we're still very passionate about at Ramsey Brothers in South Australia today. In my office, I very proudly hang a picture of my grandfather and my grandma, who travelled to the Steiger plant back in, I think, the early 80s, standing in front of a big lineup of green Steigers, and I think that's something that I look at each and every day with a real sense of pride, and that it's definitely something that drives us forward in what we do.
I'd like to thank Doug for obviously developing the original Steiger tractor and being a part of the development of what Steiger is today. It's a lot of fun and a great honor to help continue to try and push the brand to new levels, and to participate with the larger Case IH team, based primarily still out of Fargo, North Dakota, to make that tractor the best tractor in the world.
Congratulations, Doug. You've built a fantastic tractor that's lasted family farming through generations and generations. It's been synonymous with quality, performance and reliability.
The theme of this year's conference has been Our Heritage, Our Future. There is no better representation of this than the Steiger. Thank you, Doug.
This is the year of 2023, that this has also happened the year that Doug, you are turning 90 years old. I don't know if there's any better gift that we can tell you that right now, as we speak, there are 3 Steiger running on Antarctica for the ice plowing tasks. And I don't know if I can have a word to describe it after words of amazing, invisible, but they are truly amazing and invisible, and that is your creation to the mankind.
I would just say thank you for being who you are, Dad. And you started us working young, you taught us how to do good jobs, and you instilled a very strong work ethic in us.
It made me who I am today. Steiger strong, Steiger green. Thanks, happy birthday, Dad.
I guess I'd just say, Dad, I'm very proud of you, but and I've always been very proud of you all my life, but look out at these people, the faces of all these people that came halfway across the world to see you, and that's something that you should be very proud of too.
2 words: thank you. What you, your brother, and your family has done for our brand is immeasurable. It is timeless. When you hear Steiger, you think power, you think quality, you think icon. And thank you for that from all of us at Case IH.